Sup y'all, I'm Daniel, and this is JND Studios Show and Tell of production sample of 1/3 scale hyperreal movie statue Wonder Woman 1984. I'm so happy to be able to finally show you our first production sample of Wonder Woman. So production began in December. As you already know, we don't just find a factory in China and ask them to do everything for us. We manufacture the most important sections in our own headquarters. And during the production of Arthroflex, we were able to find processes in our production that needed refining. We found those little problems, invested more resources, and made improvements. As a result, each sector of production, especially painting and hair, experienced dramatic upgrades, making for even better experiences for our collectors. In addition to our internal painting team, we also created a JND hair department. Now we're able to root and design all kinds of styles of hair for any character. And the few constructive comments we received from the Arthroflex collectors can now be addressed regarding rooting and the styling of the hair. And we're very pleased with how Wonder Woman production is turning out. Our painting team has been making big strides in perfecting their system. They've already painted 300 units of Wonder Woman's head, which are currently in the process of hair design. We believe that production speed will increase from Arthroflex to Wonder Woman because even though it's still a work in progress, our painting and hair design systems are running at close to optimum levels. And our goal is to deliver sooner than the expected time, which is third quarter of this year. Let's talk in detail about the head. Can you tell which is the prototype and which is the production piece? This one is the production sample. I think the painting and the hair quality of the production is unbelievable. Just check out the details here. Because as you already know, JND is detail oriented. Now it's really difficult for the paint team to perfectly replicate what the artist has done on the prototype, but they can get very close. It all depends on how many steps we divide the whole process into and following these steps in greater effort. So the more steps you create in the process, the greater the detail they can express, and the closer you'll be able to get to the prototype. And believe me, Kojin does not compromise when creating these steps. He doesn't cut corners for his team either, because JND is detail oriented. Honestly, I can't tell the difference between the prototype and the production piece. Now the hair is one of the most difficult parts of the process. It's probably the only area that's more difficult than painting to exactly replicate the prototype. In our newly created hair department, we have a rooting team, cutting team, eyelash team, perm team, and a finishing team. 5 expert groups to handle all of our own hair production. And James, the CEO, personally heads the department and does the quality control. And let me just say, I think James has got some serious talents when it comes to quality control. The man is no joke quality controller. I'm just glad he got his talents to the South Korea to get his Wonder Woman hair so perfect. But you know what happens when the hair and the eyelashes pass quality check? The head goes over to Kojin's team where they go to do the glass eye insertion, and there Kojin checks the hair again. Oh, it just gets me so tired listening to how they check quality over and over, but JND can't help it because JND is detail oriented. Just remember that we're doing our best in our own unique way to create results that match, if not exceed, the quality of the prototype. You know, even before we created our hair department, Arthroflex hair came out pretty good. And then we learned that the delivery process can contribute to the grading of the quality. So you better believe we're working on improving that aspect. We're also working on being more detailed in the rooting of the front hairline for more lifelike forehead right there. Let's talk about the body. Now, I must say that this particular production experienced much hardship due to such a reflective and shiny painting required. We really had a hard time, especially with keeping the dust off. We can't promise it'll be 100% dust free, but we'll get it to you clean so that it won't disrupt your viewing pleasure. Now take a look at the base. We did get a lot of feedback saying that Arthroflex Base was too heavy. I know a lot of other companies hollow out the base to lessen the weight, but James tells me that as a collector, that always bothered him. So we did a solid casting for Arthroflex Base. And the weight was what it was. So what did we do this time? We did a solid casting again, but with a little bit of twist. And we're able to solve the problem of the base being too heavy. Now it's much lighter and the quality is even better. Very happy about that. You know, as a new company, we're still learning along the way. And the fact that so many in the collector community are supporting us and expecting so much of us really motivates us and pushes us. And the constructive criticisms along the way by the JND collectors are really helping us to grow and improve. So thank you. We're going to continue to do better and better because of your support. And I'll be back next time with Heath Ledger, the Joker production sample Show and Tell. Thanks for watching JND Studios Show and Tell of production sample of third scale hyperreal movie statue Wonder Woman 1984.